it's a nice, warm summer day in Colorado. This is the view for thousands of baseball fans touching down in Denver, ready to watch the world's finest in a ballpark where the baseball absolutely flies. And the stars of tomorrow are glowing. Top prospects here today, like Bobby Witt Jr., top 10 according to MLB.com. Royals fans are pumped to see him. Orioles fans have been talking about Adley Rutschman for years already. He's an all-around catcher. He's in the game, and so is Marco Luciano of the San Francisco Giants organization. Oh, and so many more. And we've seen this before.
Deep drive left center, gone. Alfonso Soriano's done it again. Second home run of the game.
My goodness, in there for strike three. Greinke looks like the real deal, doesn't he? That one left field, Justin Upton, and goodbye, home run. And a 5-2 player. Shows you one of them right there. Team USA is on the board. Mike Trout at the plate. Here's the 3-1 delivery, and that one's going to be a base hit into right center field. Maybe more than that. Trout's got it up. May have broken the bat, but he gets a base hit.
Well, the man they called Tiny has been an offensive machine.
No, it didn't take Javier Baez long to put his stamp on the Futures game. A two-run extra base hit for Kyle Schwarber, who's into third. It's 3-1 American. Moncada to left, and gone!
Peter Alonso cranks this one to left, and that is way gone.
This is not a bad guy to have up the plate down by two.
Oh my goodness, that is a ball.
Well, there's your proof. The best young prospects in baseball are here in the SiriusXM All-Star Futures game. We're in the All-Star City in Coors Field, the home of the Colorado Rockies, and the National League will take on the American League. Yes, some of the finest young talent in Major League Baseball coming your way. We'll see them here today and in the major leagues tomorrow. Scott Braun, Jonathan Mayo, and Yonder Alonso, thrilled to be here. You've seen a few of these, Jonathan.
Yeah, all but one of them. This is one of my favorite times of year. We write about these guys, we grade them. We don't get to see them on the field all that often, so have them all in one place at one time, it's just so exciting. I think especially since last year, no minor league baseball, so getting to see these guys play at all is extra exciting.
That's the word I use often. The appreciation level is at an all-time high. Yonder, you've been a part of a couple Futures games in the past.
I've been a part of a couple of them, and let me tell you, man, the best story I have is Mike Trout. Being in the same hotel room as him, didn't know anything about him. After the game, we ended up finding out a lot more about him. He went 3 for 3 with a stolen base and obviously was the MVP of that Anaheim Angels All-Star Futures game. So a lot of fun to watch and a lot of exciting guys as well for today's game.
So who's next? Jonathan, you start us off. Give us one name that we're going to keep our eyes on all day long.
I'm going to start with Adley Rutschman. He's number 2 on our top 100, the best prospect still in the minor leagues. We're talking a switch hitter with power from both sides of the plate. A little more power from the left side, but no one really cares about that. He's going to hit for average. He's going to drive in runs. I'm just talking about his offense. We're talking Mark Teixeira offensively. Oh, he's also a plus defender behind the plate with a plus arm. Pitchers love throwing to him. A ton of leadership skills behind the plate. He knew coming out of college after he won the Golden Spikes Award, helped them win the College World Series, that it wasn't going to take him very long, and he's hit the ground running this year in Double-A. It shouldn't take him too long to get to Baltimore.
Orioles fans are ready right now. They said, hey, bring him up to the show. It could be coming very soon. We'll see him in this showcase. And then who are you psyched to see?
Listen, for me, it's very simple. I mean, we've got to talk about Spencer Torkelson and Marco Luciano. And when we talk about Torkelson, we're talking about a 1-1 player. And guess what? He's lived up to those expectations. This is a guy who reminds me a lot of Paul Konerko, a guy who can hit. And for a guy like Marco Luciano, this is Hanley Ramirez 2.0. This is a guy who can play shortstop. But can he stay at shortstop? I think his body projects as a guy who can hit 30-plus homers, but a guy that can possibly play the corners as well and be in that middle of that lineup.
You can see Torkelson, 21 years old, actually drafted as a third baseman. He was playing mostly first base in college. And then there's Luciano, who's 19 years old, and it looks like the sky is the limit for him. I know even fantasy baseball players are already paying attention to what he brings to the table. All of the tools. I'm going to throw a name out there. I am pumped to see Bobby Witt Jr., a former number 2 overall pick. He looks like he belongs, and he is down on the field with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Scott. Bobby, you grew up around Major League Baseball, so a scene like this is likely not at all intimidating for you. But what is the thing you want to get out of this experience most?
Oh, just meet all the future stars for sure. It's just being around these guys, learn from them, and learn from all the coaching staff we have. They said 200 years of MLB time, and so just take everything from them that I can and just have a blast. Not every day you get to come out here and do this, so I'm just super excited and look forward to it.
I know it's a quick day with these guys, but is there anything that's happened so far today that's really been impressive to you?
Just getting to meet the guys, and then Adley hitting one in the third deck and BP was pretty impressive. So it's just having a blast with these guys. It's unbelievable.
I know you're anxious to get to the bigs. What are you working on to get there right now?
Just taking it day by day, just trying to get myself better, staying healthy throughout each and every day, not really thinking about that, just thinking about the team I'm with now and just go from there.
The MLB draft is right after this Futures game just across the street here. You went number 2 overall in 2019. Any advice for the draftees out there?
Just go out there, play hard, and have fun, and don't try to be anyone else. Just be yourself, really. That's the biggest thing that I've learned.
Thank you. Good luck today. Scott, back to you guys.
Heidi, guess what? StatCast, powered by Google Cloud, is working hard for us, even in batting practice, tracking 468 feet of glory from Adley Rutschman. And I know Bobby Witt was so excited to meet him and then see him do this in person before the game begins. Former number 1 overall pick, Witt went 2 that year. The stars of tomorrow shine today. In the Rocky Mountain State, we're going to intro those stacked Futures Games lineups. And then the first pitch is next on MLB Network.